touch me, baby. Touch me. And give me the act of service, sorry.
Okay.
Day of Black Season 2, 1, take 1.
Hi, I'm Tony Mack, director, filmmaker, and storyteller. Last season, we started conversations around love, healing, and transparency within our community. Now let's delve deeper and continue this discourse with some new and amazing voices. This is Dating Black.
It's so love. 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 It's so love.
Is love the most important thing in a relationship?
No, I don't think love is the most important thing in a relationship, because sometimes love's not even in the relationship. And there's plenty of relationships that thrive without love.
Love is important, but the reality is the love that people assign to relationships doesn't last. Real love is about long lasting and suffering. And it's a selfless act. We all come from some form of faith background, most people do, especially in the Black community. And so we know about the sacrificial love that is required to build anything of value, substance, and longevity. And if you're trying to go for the long haul, love ain't gonna hold that still, not the love that most people think of.
I feel like the more experiences you have, the better understanding you have of love. Like, what are the odds that you just find somebody and, but there's like 7 billion people on earth. You think you're just gonna find someone and they're the one the first time. You might as well play the lottery if you're that lucky.
If love is the most important thing in your relationship, what happens when you don't feel like it?
So what are your thoughts on labels and do they matter?
Labels do matter, because what labels then do is they provide an idea of what a relationship is, and it provides you with stability.
If you get people in situationships, yeah, you could ask every guy in a situationship and every girl in a situationship, how long you been in a situationship for? They'd have different answers.
Yeah.
Every time, the guy's answer will be a lot shorter 100% than the woman. 100%.
A lot of people, they dance around labels or they run away from labels because they don't want commitment and they're scared of responsibility.
So exclusively seeing, dating where you can't see someone and then you're in a relationship, what we're exclusively seeing. So if you then go and start talking to a next man and then start doing the madness with him, oh, but babes, we're only seeing each other. That's a joke.
The fact that we can all laugh about that and
100%.
understand what I'm saying
100%.
kind of tells you that I don't think I'm making a bad point.
No, Hondo.
Yeah.
Because when you ask that girl when that situation started from,
Started in January.
I didn't even have a clue.
The guy will be like, started in July.
Just say, fuck, mate,
January.
Mate, this
Do you know
summer,
what I was doing in February?
Mate,
No labels means you can move mad and do what you want. And then when someone tries to hold you accountable, you can say, well, you know, I thought it was this. What do you mean?
I know people who are exclusively seeing.
exclusively seeing.
Do you know what I mean?
Exclusively
For me,
seeing.
it's weird, isn't it?
Oh, Lord.
It's like, I don't want to commit, but we'll commit. But then if someone does a madness, then it's a problem. I wasn't dating you anyway, babes.
I know some girls, that's their worst nightmare.
I think like whatever works for you. Like, I don't think there's rules. Like, I think some things don't really need a label. For me personally, in my own experiences, like, I never had a label, and then I just had a girlfriend for bare years. like 1 minute no label, next minute 7 years.
Imagine if a girl did a madness, yeah, and then she just goes, yeah, you weren't officially dating anyway, you like that girl.
Just tear my shirt, bro.
Just clean.
Tear it straight.
Why
Just down the middle. Just
rip the shirt, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
rip it and just lie down there, bro.
Imagine, why me, God?
Oh, no, what? God.
Let a guy come and tell you, yeah, man, I think you're amazing, but honestly, I'm really just trying to have sex, mate. You know what I
That's
mean?
all right, man.
No, you say that now, but until it's a guy that you really like and you've had a conversation
But
with
it is what
you
it
see
is.
something with him.
I'll just go and firm it after. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Okay, cool.
Damn, girl.
If he
What kind of streets are you from? What hood are you from, girl?
What are your main deal breakers?
If me watching football or sport is a problem for you, you need to leave me alone.
That's very specific.
I'll give you the times if you want as well. I watch football every day.
I don't like pride in relationships in that sense, because if we're coming together, then we can't have this kind of ego kind of thing, and then it's also admitting when you're wrong. So then I've dated a few people where they can't admit where they're wrong, and I'm just like, I'll just apologize. There's nothing wrong. Like, it doesn't even take much, to be fair.
How many hours during the day?
Oh,
Because you know you have to watch the match, then you have to do the post. Like it takes
that's
time.
no. I'll meet you.
know what I mean?
This is the thing. I'm mature now. It's give and take. I'm gonna watch the match. I don't need to watch the post match.
I feel like the older you get, you've got a certain criteria, innit? Like, okay, I can't be with someone that has a baby. I can't be with this, that. And then the older you get, that just goes out the window. I don't know why we start with that if it's going to go out the window when you get older.
For me, it's just that kind of, like if you're standing strong on something that's wrong and then you know that it annoys me and you know it's affected me. Because I'll show you. I'll show you I won't tell you, but then you'll know that I'll be a bit distant.
If James has a kid now, I won't even look at him if I'm a woman just because he has a kid. But now I'm 34, 35, I'll start looking at James. I think that's unfair. I think like that shouldn't determine whether someone should be taken seriously or not from as young as you need to.
When you want to watch your crap programs, I'm not going to say, you can't watch this crap program where they're pretending that they're living a normal life, but they're all actors. I'm going to absorb all of that and meet you in the middle. But also, when I'm watching the football, like, don't ask me what offside is.
Obviously, you've got to have pride in some form of way. Like, you're proud as yourself. Like me, I'm like, if you're good at what you do,
stand in yourself,
stand,
like,
strong,
100%,
innit?
100%.
It's just when you're clearly wrong and then you're kind of just like avoiding admitting that you're wrong.
Like, man can only show my babes what offside means once. I can't be like, on Saturday night football, she asking me what's offside. Super Sunday, what's offside? Monday night football with Cara and G Nevs, what's offside? Like, why is it not a goal?
But why isn't it a goal?
Yeah, see? Yeah. I can't, like, not for me.
Do you think there should be an expiration date on dating?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Richie, don't be a politician.
Yeah, give us the rule.
No.
So you don't think we should date forever?
Oh wow, that's a dig.
No, I don't.
So you just, well, to be fair.
I'm not really a person that is like a rules guy. I just think like people should do whatever works for them. Like, if like you want to date for 20 years, like, bro, as long as everyone's happy, why would we not do that?
You should have it in your mind, how long am I going to do this for before I want to do the next thing? If it's like, if your plans is to get into something serious, then think to yourself, how long do I want to, how much do I need to get to know this person? Or how much more do I need to know? If you don't have any sort of thing like that, that's how you end up just being kind of strung along for a long time.
I think if you're dating 6 months later, like, are you all right? I will figure out in the first 3 months if I want to be with you or not. But you date within 10.
Me and you start talking, how long till I have to say you're my girl? Or ask you to be my girl, sorry.
I think after about 6 months, I start to think, 20 years of dating is bad, I can't.
To round it down a bit.
10 years. Even that's a stretch. Yeah.
How can you see somebody for... Have you not seen them enough? 2 years, you're just seeing them, nothing has progressed.
2 years, so that's your fault. Sorry.
Well,
I wouldn't put a time limit on it. I just think you know when someone's
taking the mick.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever dated someone with kids? And what are your thoughts on this?
No,
Dated,
I
no.
haven't, and I wouldn't.
yeah.
I would get into a relationship with someone with children because they're an extension of, I love you, innit? That's an extension of who you are.
It's too much contact with someone else, man. If I'm with someone, I don't want to have to answer to no other guy or have to have him worry about me around his kids or that whole sort of power struggle that can come with dating someone who's had kids with someone else.
If I can find a woman that is ticking the boxes of love that I've previously spoken about, I'm not really worried about all the other stuff.
Once you hit your 30s, most people got kids, man. Like, we did.
Yeah, I'm fine. But obviously context will have to be a thing where they don't have a messy background with
Yeah,
them.
You don't want to hit me. Let me not even put no one's.
The father would ideally have to be.
My baby that's calling me from prison.
Have to be dead or be in prison for a long time. For
What if he's a good father?
Huh? But ideally, just to make sure, if he's dead, it's perfect.
Do you guys think you have commitment issues?
No.
Safe answer.
Yeah, no, I have
Safe
to
answer.
think.
Yeah,
I have to
safe.
think.
I need a babes that understands, like, I'm not gonna get her name tatted. I've got Tottenham Hotspur.
So,
And if that doesn't work for you, yeah, if you don't like where you fit in the
wait.
system,
There's a standard that I hold to myself to, and they're very high. So if someone is not meeting a certain standard for themselves, then it's almost impossible for me to commit to them.
I don't have issues. I have difficulties sometimes, but not for the conventional reasons you may think. Oh, maybe, but it's not easy.
This is what I was saying. I always say men can commit to football, but they can't commit to their missus. What is that about?
do you know what I realised one day? One day I was at the stadium, yeah? Can't remember what happened, something happened. And everyone's like, and I was like, raw. You know all these men in their Stone Island, yeah? You know if they gave 10% of these emotions to their missus, oh my God, the night time's lit.
Yeah, I don't know if I have issues. I've had commitment issues, and now commitment is something that I face head on every day, every week, every month. And
That's good.
God help me.
Like us as men, yeah? See, like when we're doing sport, all the emotions come out. You're happy, you're sad, you're jealous, you hate, all different. And then like when your babes is asking you how do you feel? I don't know. It's mad.
What is that? Why though? Why do you not do that?
Pride. Said it earlier.
And we don't want to change it.
No, it's cool.
Never.
It's fine if it ain't broke.
Don't fix it.
See it there?
Do you believe in love languages, and
Yes.
what are yours?
Someone taught me that one.
Love languages. What are they again? I like the one touchy-feely.
Of course you do.
I'm a touchy-feely guy.
Mine are acts of service and physical touch.
Of course. Makes sense.
Touch me, baby. Touch me. And give me the act of service. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know if I believe them. Sometimes I think that's a bit of a pseudoscience. We're all complex beings and our needs change throughout life.
Oh yeah, definitely I do. Because when you're with someone for a while and you realise what they do to show you that they love you, you need to understand that and interpret that as, oh, this is how you show me. Like my sort of thing is very simple. Like I'll go to the shop, and if I'm getting something for myself, I'll be like, oh, what does she like? Let me just get that as well, and I'll bring it back. And it's the small thing like that where it's like, I thought about you.
So like mine, food.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
You like to make food or have it made for you?
When I cook and I feel like my babes has appreciated the meal. Boom, you know when she's quenged her food, it's not really even pre-in-use. Boom, bam. She's quenged it now, the plate's clean. And it's like, do I get seconds? That's when I feel...
The way a woman loves is different to how a man loves.
Yeah.
I might stroke her neck when she's working. Maybe.
Okay.
But that's more of what I'm used to receiving. I'm not usually the initiator of certain things which she might do to show me that she loves me.
My love language though, now we're on it, is I want everything. I want all of the attention. Smother me like a heavy blanket. That's my love language. I love it. Kiss me all over my face. Drape yourself all over me. Like, I love that. I love it. That's my love language.
The way I do it is different. I'm gonna spend quality time with her. I'm gonna advise her on whatever she wants advice on. I'm gonna take care of some of the problems that she might be having. It's not the same way that we love each other.
I just be very into me. I don't like emotional unavailability. I don't like it. Be proper into me. I love it.
What's that one? The gifts.
Giving gifts.
Giving gifts.
Yeah.
Or receiving gifts.
Yeah.
You like that? Oh, it makes sense. It's in line with everything you said today. Yeah.
There's so many ways, like words, of affirmation. When it's birthdays, Christmas, all of that, like I might write a little card with a really long message in. Showing up when you need me to, that's how I show my love. Doing things that you need me to do. All of it leads into you understanding that I'm your person.
What's yours?
You should know. Have a guess.
Hey,
What's the one that hasn't been mentioned?
There's a few. But I know it. Is it words of affirmation?
Acts of service.
Acts of service. Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Oh, duh.
I do like thoughtfulness, though. I do like things.
So you like it
I
back.
do like to think, you thought about, damn, you know? Yeah.
Every person receives love a different way, innit?
Yeah.
And so, I guess if I met someone who was loving me down to the T of how I love and how I want to be loved, that in the past has frightened me.
The ways in which you show love should adapt to the person you're in a relationship with. So if that person has a specific type of need, you need to adapt to what they need in terms of how you show love. And this comes back to the communication thing I said to you a bit earlier on. If you communicate with someone and you allow them to understand what you need in a relationship, part of making space and room for that person is catering to those specific needs and vice versa.
But I guess when it comes to receiving, I've never been taught to receive love. I guess that's something that I'm learning, and I'm learning to appreciate and desire and want. Whereas before, it wasn't it sounds so mad. It wasn't a requirement for me, if I'm honest with you.
I'll tell you another one. I'm not really a gifts guy. Like, I don't need you to buy me the things. But you see, if you buy me anything that's got the Tottenham badge on, it's locked in. It's locked in now. Like my babes, she bought me this Tottenham tracksuit. Oh my God, you don't know.
Wow.
Mad. From there, it was locked in. I just locked it in.
That's it then. Easiest way to your heart.
Slapped on the padlock.
What do you love about dating black women in the UK?
Hey, where do we start?
Yeah, I need more than a few words.
Father in heaven. Hey!
Give me hours.
No.
Oh, man. Damn. First of all, we're both black, which is amazing.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, you know what is so beautiful about dating black, plug? Is finding somebody that just understands your experience. You know, and it's like, I don't even need to explain certain things.
They're buff and that, really? Is that mad to say? Like, they're just... Yeah, I like them. They're the best, in my opinion. Like, it's not really much else to it. Like, of the women, they're the best ones, I think.
The banter and sometimes the chemistry from the first date is amazing. I can't explain it. I don't know if you've been in a situation when you've met someone that on the first day, you're just clicking. The banter, the vibes, everything.
We all exist around each other's cultures. So you maybe understand my music, you understand the ways in which I love, you understand the language that I use, you understand the culture of my parents, you understand the area that I grew up in.
It's black women is beautiful. So it's my weakness.
That we can communicate in a common language.
How they look, how they smell, how they move, how they react to things, some of them how they think, some of them how they talk.
Black women are strong. And I know when I say that to black women, they don't like to hear that. But the reality is, it's actually sexy. It's sexy, man.
Sauce.
Yes!
Sauce. Powerful sauce. Come on. Conversation, we chatting to them.
Everything, just
the
even
beam,
the skin.
The vibe.
Hey,
God, what did that the lady said on Half Crash, she said, my skin is the best feature of my outfit. My skin is the best feature of my outfit, something like that. It can't be matched, man. I think for a black man, in my opinion anyway, it can't really be matched by any other kind of any race. Just for me personally, I know some people don't
For me as well,
with
I'm
that,
not gonna lie.
But for me, it's the sauce, it's everything about you, it's the drive.
I know where I'm going in it, and I know my life is not just going to be no easy ride. So I need a woman that's got a little strength in her, innit? And my mum, strong woman. My grandmother, strong woman. My sisters, they're strong. I'm a black man, innit? So I need a strong woman next to me, and that's just the reality of it.
They contribute a lot to our lives. You know what I mean? They contribute a lot, and they don't get enough credit, but they still keep on going.
Just that organic feel as well. When you're out with black women, it's just mad organic, man. It's a good vibe.
When the world is burning, when we saw things like the murder of George Floyd, I'm not having to sit there and explain to you why I feel a particular way as a black man. You get it. and you show up for it.
Just speaking to black women, sometimes they don't feel wanted by even all the races, let alone black males. So then they could sometimes see themselves as not as high in society as they should be.
If you bring a lot to the table and you never get enough credit, at some point you might just say and I'm gonna
Yeah.
and they still step up to the plate and provide all their abundance, whether it's their wisdom, whether it's their backbone, just their ability to rock with you, to hold you down and pour into you. You know what I mean?
Despite all the things that I love about black women anyway, why not even just go collect and let's move?
We have to celebrate our women, man.
Honestly.
Oh, free it, man. We have to celebrate our women, man. If not, we're not going to do it. They're not going to do it for us. So
Exactly.
shout out to all the boss women out here, killing it.
Come on.
Black women, yeah, we're here.
We love that.
Obviously, I'm engaged, so I'm not actually here. But I always here for you. Come on, welcome.
There is beauty in black love because black love for me feels like home. It's home for me. It's my safe haven. It makes me a whole person.
When I think of money, I think of you. So essentially, I love you.
That's terrible.
And he said she was sweating.
Yeah, that's mad though. But release it. This is the real me.
I'm not going on my nil and asking any man to marry me. If you want to come into my life and be like, baby, you don't got to work no more. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Live the soft
What
life.
position you want me in?
Men are the real woman king.
No.